Hi, Sean. Welcome to class, dude. You know it starts at 12:20 and not 12:32, right? Carson, you with me?
Yeah.
All right, bro. Hey. Turn off the trap music. You with me?
All right.
Turn off the music. You about to read. And this is recorded, so I don't want you slipping up with any profanity on the songs. You understand?
It's not no music.
It was a second ago, but read this screen for me, okay? Go ahead. Those both the norms. You can turn your mic on.
No one has heard another person, educational classroom or sacred. We will not be having with other strength ourselves, our school, our family. In the Seattle Academy Southwest students always accurately take we take pride in the Seattle Academy Southwest. We
Real good, Carson. There you go.
we are attentive expectation of ourselves, our field, and our teachers. We are here to focus on preparing ourselves for secondary endeavors.
Thank you, sir. All right. Oh, I'm real big on reading because if you can't read, most of this stuff is going to be hard. Um, DJI Townhouse, we missed a great session today. Well, kind of a great session. Students were talking about graduation, words of encouragement were given. So, with that said, you want to log in, and it's daily, 11:15 a.m. to 11:45. It's about 35 minutes. You eat you some lunch. But the staff is working real hard to get you resources. These life skill courses, as I call them, they teach you how to be better in society. So, try to utilize that to your advantage. 10, and if you're engaged in discussion, you get 5 to 10 points. Okay. So any of the staff can get you that information. These Raspberry Pi kits, they are still available. We're using them because the goal is to eventually get you guys comfortable programming with these kits so we can get back into doing robotics and eventually drone technology. But you got to have the kit so you know how to do these things. So if you haven't got your kit already, you want to schedule to come up to the school and, you got to call because we still have COVID going on. We can't have too many people in the building and procure your kit. Alternatively, if your kit is damaged, something's wrong with it, whatever the case may be, I'm usually in the building on Thursdays and Fridays. So you can bring your kit in. It's not just Thursday and Friday. I think someone's in the building Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. You can come in the building, get a schedule, right? And bring all the parts with you, and I'll give you a replacement kit if supplies are still available. All right, let's move on. Carson, this is the rest is going to be a you for points. Everybody else is arriving a little late. Go ahead, read this screen, sir, and all the rest. Write down his points.
Every Wednesday and Thursday, earn the code from the convenience of your home and guest makes effect on coding of the coding job market. Why learn to code? The surprisingly broad benefits of coding. Interested? Join by clicking the link at 4 p.m. Let's code.
All right, next one. All right, Ed.
Daily tasks. Students will be able to complete the evaluation at EDB. Hello, all aspiring STEM students. Welcome to class. Inside of EDB, you can access all pre-recorded videos of each class. These videos are normally ready to review by 4 p.m. daily.
Okay, we're almost through. We had computer science third period. Yep. Okay, go right ahead, sir. You're getting a lot. I'm going to have to add it to your score.
MIT Scratch and Microsoft Make
Oh,
no projects are required daily. Most projects are possibly to complete on the cell phone. However, functionally will be limited. An actual personal computer is required to take full advantage of the course. Computer science is a graduation requirement for the state of Illinois via the Board of Education. For questions or concerns, email me at michaeltyler@sessyschools.com or reach out to me via LB Messenger. Today's objective Pipe Beginner's Guide, 4th edition, manual to execute technical Python scripts within their Raspberry Pi 400 Academy kits in regards to Project Number 3 RPG Maze. Classroom term of the day is iteration. wherever they is flavored.
All right, very good, sir. Okay, so how far did you get last period on your programming there?
You said what?
How far did you get with your programming? Did you turn in that file?
No.
Okay, do you know how?
Don't I gotta make it a PDF or something like that?
Nope. You just download the file from your kit. Are you on your kit?
No.
What are you using to do the
I'm on
assignment?
my computer.
Okay, where's your kit at?
It's in the room.
Okay, you need to jump on the kit, dude. Why aren't you using it?
I'm finna go get it.
Okay. Make sure you grab the book too, so we can try to get this accomplished. All right. While he's doing that, let me check his scores. Let's see.
Hello, Mr. Tyler. I'm sorry for being late.
Oh, you made it, Randy. Cool. You got your kit running?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay. We're gonna go through today. I'm not gonna even give you guys a quiz. I'm just trying to give y'all time to catch up. So open up your old RPG file. We're gonna talk about it again. I'm waiting on Carson to come back and have his kit running. Whoa! I love working here. It's good seeing you, Nick. Glad to see you still alive, black man. Whoa! All right, Randy, you there? Mr. Vigaris, are you there?
Yes.
Awesome. Can you read what's in the chat, Randy? It's for 45 points.
Hello, all, and good morning, all STEM majors. Review pages 114 to 119. The official Raspberry Pi Beginner's Guidebook to complete Project 3 RPG Maze. Alternatively, you can utilize the online site for instructions as well. This project is best accomplished utilizing your Raspberry Pi 400 k Thonny Python IDE. You can attempt to complete this project via the Trinket IO program. However, you will still need to correctly download all of the resources from either the website link or from the listed link within the book on pages 114 to 119. The link to the Trinket online emulator to alternatively attempt to complete Project 3. Once the program becomes fully functional and you have completed all necessary steps, download your particular Python file and submit such into XB for proper grading. We will discuss the assignment further in class. Hope to see you there in Zen.
Very good, Randy. Very good. Okay, so Carson, are you there? Did you get your kit? I was about to explain how to do this again to the both of you.
Yeah, I got it.
Good. Is it turned on, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna go through this again with you, and hopefully you'll turn in something today. All right, so I'm gonna log into one of I have like 5 Raspberry kits in my classroom. If you guys are behind and you need to come in the classroom on the days, and I think unless you opted out of coming to the school, which I think is a bad idea, uh, you are required to come to the days you're supposed to be in the building and to the days that's virtual. If you choose to not come to class any of those days, understand after 30 so odd days or 30 or more days, you get an automatic F. So It's not me trying to be hard on you. This is the policy of the school. Also, I found out this morning that students cannot be allowed to come to class at least 20 to 30 minutes after the scheduled time. You will start to get a phone call home, letting the parent know you are coming to class all the time late.
I'm
Policy is
sorry,
CPS.
Mr. Tiny.
Go ahead, Randy. What you say?
I said I'm sorry, Mr. Tiny.
No, no, it's not. You don't have to be sorry. This is just a warning before it gets bad. So don't be sorry. You guys got to just try to do better because I don't want it where you come to class and then I have to remove you and be like, hey, I just got to call your parent and find out what happened because you can't keep coming to class late. So try to work on that, everybody, because it's going to get harder on you as we get closer to the end. You can't keep coming to class late. Pay attention to the times in EDSB and what time your class is starting in and adhere to it. You're adults. You'll be treated as such. So let me bring up my VNC viewer. All right, so I logged into my VNC viewer allows me to log into one of the Raspberry Pi kits in the classroom with me. Now, if you take a look here, this is the Thani Python editor that we worked on yesterday. If you turn to page 114, Mr. Carson, you got your book? About how you read something for 50 points.
Yeah.
Okay. So starting at project 3, you're going to read from there to your own on 115, okay?
You said what page?
114. Got it?
Wait, what did you say,
Yeah.
Mr. Tiny?
We're on page 114. And Carson's going to read from 114 to 115, starting at project 3.
Project 3 RPG Maze, a Python. It's time to use Pygame to make something a little more complicated. A fully functional text-based games, known as text adventures or interactive fiction. These games date back to when computers couldn't handle graphics but still have their fans who argue that no graphic will ever be as vivid as those you have in your imagination. Online project. This project is also available at this program is quite a bit more complex than the others in this chapter. So to make to make things easier, you will start with a version already partially written. Open the Chromium web browser and go to the following address. The Chromium web browser will automatically take you to the destination folder. At the type of file a Python program could harm your computer. You downloaded the file from the Raspberry Pi Foundation, a trusted source. So click on the keep button of the warning message that appears at the bottom of the screen. Go back to Thani, then click the load icon. Find the file in your downloads folder and click the load button. Start by clicking the run icon to familiarize yourself with the program. A blank output appears in the shell area at the bottom of the Thani window. Make the Thani window larger by clicking on the maximize button to make it easier to read. The game as it stands now is very simple. There are two rooms and no objects. The player starts in the hall, the first of two rooms. To go to the kitchen, simply type go south, followed by the enter key. When you're in the kitchen, you can type go north to the return hall. You can also try typing go west and go east, but as there but as there aren't any rooms in those directions, the game will show you an error message. Scroll down to line 29 of the program in the script area to find a variable called rooms. This type of variable is known as a dictionary and tells the game the room that exit in which room a given exit lead to. To make the game more interesting, add another room, a dining room east of the hall. Find the room variable in the script area and extend it by a comma symbol. The parentheses or online exact indentation isn't essential in a dictionary. You'll also need a new exit in the hall, as one isn't automatically created for you. Go to the inner line 33, add a comma, then add the following line. Click the run icon and try your new room. Type go east while in the hall to enter the dining room, and type go west while in the dining room to enter the hall. Congratulations, you made a room of your own.
Awesome job, sir. And that was worth 50 points. Okay, so those two pages explained how you will go through this, gentlemen, and actually start coding. If you're looking at my screen, this is the Thani. And yesterday we worked on, trying to get these codes uploaded into Thani. Now, this is the bestiary file, but the actual file you downloaded from the script is this. Do both of y'all have this file downloaded to your kits? We did this yesterday. Yes, no, Randy, Carson, what's the deal?
Yeah, I'm here, Mr. Time.
Did you download this file already?
Yes.
Okay. What about you, Tyshawn?
This the one from yesterday, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I got it.
This on your kit?
Yeah.
Okay. So you both know how to load it into Thani, right?
Show you how to fix it.
Huh?
Uh, I don't. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna show you.
Go to it and press the
Let's
load.
show you mine.
Two people speaking, one at a time. Carson, I think you said it correctly. Randy, you're showing me something. Randy, okay. Now you loaded it, right? That's
Yeah.
run. No, you don't want to run it yet, Randy. Do you have everything done?
No, I don't know why it doesn't run. Like whenever I press run, it doesn't like
It
work.
gives you error messages, right? At the
Yeah,
bottom?
error. It says
Okay.
side text error invalid sign text.
All right, but that's the RPG-RPG file, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
RPG
That is
RPG slash pi y py.
right. That's okay. So you got the right file. Now I want you guys to carefully go through because I'm not worried about the error messages. I'm worried about y'all getting it typed up right. I'm going to test it. That's the run feature that I can do. Now, if you think you're clever enough to figure out what the error message is, you can. But I just need to make sure you guys did some of it. So look, you have that file. Do you guys see 115, right? It says dining room in yellow and then colon bracket. That part should be added to your code. You should have did that on line 38, right? And then the next part was east colon dining room, that yellow part. If you don't know how to put it all together, because you know if you did it right, some of those parts will turn green. Now turn to page 116, guys. You see figure 5-18?
Mr. Tyler, number 38 is dining room, right?
Yeah. But hold on, Randy. Go back to page 116. See that top, that image? Figure 5-18.
Is it figure 518?
Yeah. Do you see that figure?
Yeah, I see it.
So you see how you have to type it up, right?
Yeah, I see.
Okay. So that picture, Randy and Carson, is an example, or it shows you exactly how you're supposed to do it on page 115. It tells you to go to line 38 and type that, but then you got to finish up and type the rest on line 33 and stuff. So it will change up, but you need to make your code look the same, almost the same as figure 5-18. It doesn't be exactly the same, but you got to make those words turn green by typing it correctly and everything else. Okay? Did you guys understand what I said or no?
I do, Mr. Tyler, but for figure 5 to 19, I put item key on the bottom of each dining room, right?
Uh, right. Do you see the figure?
Yes, I see the figure.
Right. So they got figures of how to do it, Randy. So you're answering your own question. This also goes for you, Carson. So if you guys are reading the instructions and you don't, it doesn't make sense. Take a look at the pictures and make sure you type it up the same way, because all they're doing in between the pictures is explaining how to do it. You guys get it? Carson, you got your mic on. Yes or no? Do you understand what's going on or no?
Right now, mine's all showing up green.
So you got it all typed in green on that first part. So
It
yours,
looks like the picture on 116.
right? So the top picture or the bottom picture?
Uh,
So figure 518 or 519?
figure figure 18, 18.
Right. So you got to keep going, Carson. It means you get good on that part. You got to move to 519, make it look the same. That's what Randy was talking about. So Randy, you a little further, but you guys got all the way until 119. You got to go to page 119 to finish. So look at the pictures, make sure your codes look the same. You know if you did it right because certain things will change to the same colors as those pictures. Okay.
All right.
All right. Keep
Okay.
going. Okay, so guys, when you're through, I'm gonna give you 10 minutes. I'm gonna show you how to put it in SB so I can grade what little you got. So I'm trying to get your grades up. Don't worry about the error messages. Do not press run. Make sure your codes look the same as those pictures. You can read through, but they gave you pictures to show how to do it. But the wording in between the pictures is explaining what it does. If that's confusing you, just use the pictures. Okay? All right, so let me set the clock. Okay, Carson, for 20 points, can you read this screen?
MIT Scratch and Microsoft Make Code projects are required daily. Most projects are possible to complete on a cell phone, however, functionally will be limited. An actual personal computer is required to take full advantage of the course. Computer science is a graduation requirement for the state of Illinois via the Board of Education. For questions or concerns, email me at Michael Tyler at sessyschool.com or reach out to me via FB Messenger.
Yep, thank you, sir. And then Randy, you want to do the next?
Today's objective, students will be able to analyze the official Raspberry Pi beginner's guide, fourth edition manual to execute technical Python scripts within the Raspberry Pi 400 Academy kit. In regards to Project 3, RPG Maze, Classroom Term of the Day's iteration, word of the day flagrant.
Okay, so I'll give you guys the rest of the time. Try to finish as much as you can, and I'm gonna need you to turn in something. Doesn't mean you need to be all the way finished, but I don't have anything, and I want to grade something so I can bring these scores up. So after the end of the clock, I'm gonna show you how to put your file into EDSB. So you guys might want to log on your kits and to EDSB as well, and have that open so it's easy to turn it in when you get done. Open the tab, make sure you log into EDSB on your kit so it's easy to put that file into EDSB for grading. Okay, Randy, Tyshawn, are you with me?
I'm with you, Mr. Tyler.
Okay, what about you, Tyshawn?
What was the question?
Okay, so real quick, guys, before we get out of here, I want to make sure you know how to turn the work in. So, Tyshawn, can you read the screen for me?
Today's objective, students will be able to analyze the official Raspberry Pi Beginner's Guide, 4th edition, manual to execute technical Python script within their Raspberry Pi 400 Academy kits in regards to project number 3, RPG Maze. Classroom term of the day is iteration. Verb of the day is flagrant.
Very good, sir. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. You guys, I want to make sure you see how to turn this in. So, you guys logged into SB on your kit? Yes, no, maybe.
Nah, I ain't logged in on it.
Okay, so log into SB, but if not, you got to watch the recording because we're almost out of time. But here's what you do to turn in that assignment, guys. First, make sure you save the file. Okay, you guys know how to save it. It's this little floppy disk. If it's grayed out, that means basically that you saved it already. Now, to find the file, you click on these two folders, which is called File Manager. We talked about this in chapter 1, I think, or 3. But it's basically how to get around your kit. So you want to figure out where it is, and it's usually in downloads. All right. You're gonna make sure the file's there. You saved it, and then what you do next is go to your tab for Chromium. Open a tab to search the net, and open up ESB. So I'm gonna put the link in the chat for ESB in case you don't know what it is. Some people forget that. So Camelot Education .esb.com, right? And then you gotta log in and stuff. So let me log in over here. And I'm also going to put the link in the chat for you guys. Some people are forgetting how to get to it. Okay. All right. So this is, Edsby. I'm going to grab this and put this over here for you all. So you have it. Okay. Now, once you're logged in, and I just put the link to Edsby in case y'all don't remember it. Once you to make sure you're doing this on the kit too, so it's easy to move the file right in the Edsby. Okay. So once you're in there, you're going to go to your class. You're going to go to the assignment, and today's assignment was just a review of yesterday's work because I knew y'all didn't finish. I looked at the scores. You're going to go right here to Project 3. Okay, now if you can't see it in your class view, which is like a big long Facebook version, you can go to, here it is, Project 3. You click on Project 3, and then there's going to be this Browse Your Computer icon. It's right here. Let me show you what it looks like. Okay. So you see this here says browse your computer. All right, guys. Randy, Tyshawn, you with me so far? You see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's where you're going to put your file
Yeah.
at. You say you're here? Okay. So you see what I did, Randy, or no?
No, I'm, I'm still trying to finish it, Mr. Tyler.
No, but I'm trying to show you how to turn it in because we're almost out of time.
Oh,
Do you know how to turn
yeah.
it in?
Okay. You think you could like send me like a video of you doing it? Cause I think
I
I'm
just
gonna
did it.
forget.
I just did it, but I'll send you the recording once it's done of today. Okay.
Oh, Mr. Tyler, look, I got it working.
You got it working?
I think I no, I almost do. I'm like in the process.
Okay. I'm happy for you, man. Like you might. So what is it doing?
But I'm just adding more things to it and I'm starting to like understand it a little bit more.
So you made your own game finally. Pretty cool. So Randy, when you get done, I want you to submit that file in the Edsby, and then Monday you're probably going to show us what it looks like when you get it completed. You got the extra credit part, so you might have got yourself out of a previous quiz score, or you're saving one for the future. All right. So look, guys, it is a 1:16. I want you to have time for your next period. I showed you how to turn this into Edsby. You're going to take that .py file that you created and put it into the assignment for project 3 so I can grade it. Do that today before 8 p.m. I'm trying to get the scores up before May 20th. Alternatively, you can go back in time, use the video recordings in the library, and get caught up in your work. All right? No, I'm not trying to fail anybody, but I will do my job. So I need you guys to do your part. Any questions for me? It's about time y'all get ready for your next period.
No.
All right, Carson. I'll see you. Have a great weekend. Turn that in soon. Randy, what about you? Any questions?
No, I could hear you good.
All right. Have a great weekend, guys. Turn that work in. I'll see you on Monday.
All right, have a good day, Mr. Tyler.
You too, Randy.